Hey gamers, Melkor6925 here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. Today's video is going to be a Royal Giant Spotlight. So what we're going to do is going to have a quick gander at the Royal Giant and have a talk about its strengths and its weaknesses and have a look at it in action. So the Royal Giant is one of the new cards which now can be unlocked in the Royal Arena, Arena 7. It is a common card, so let's have a look at its level 1 stats. Sighting his massive cannon at enemy buildings, the Royal Giant will come in like a wrecking ball. Like a wrecking ball. Yep, I am tone deaf, guys, so I know that, so don't worry about it. So, guys, we have the Giant. He will target buildings. So just remember, he will go for those buildings and he will not go for those troops. If there's no buildings on the field, he will go straight for those towers. He has a range of 6. So that's one of the big differences between the Giant and the Royal Giant. That works out at 52 DPS. He will do a hit speed every 1.5 seconds. So he will fire off one of those lovely cannons every 1.5 seconds. Unfortunately, he is a low slumbering buffoon and will take an entire age to get from one end of the field to the other. Just remember, when he gets there, he's going to sit slightly back and just start loading cannonballs at the opponent's buildings. Hopefully, one of the towers. So that's the Royal Giant. Now, this guy is okay on offense as long as if you give him plenty of support. On his own, unfortunately, only having 1200 hit points against the Giants, much higher HP, he's going to go down quite quick and is very vulnerable to air units. So just remember, you have some air units or minion horde or something like musketeers, etc., or even barbarians. They're going to take that Royal Giant down very quick. So make sure you give him support. Get him behind a golem, get him behind another giant, get him behind some barbarians, etc. Let him do that damage from a distance while he's actually being protected. Don't get me wrong, you could use this guy as your meat shield, but problem is, if you're going to do that, I would much prefer to have the actual giant itself because of the higher HP pool. In comparison, you see the actual normal giant does have the 2000 HP and costs 1 elixir less and does more damage. So that's the trade-off. You have a higher elixir card but can do damage from a distance, but unfortunately it does have lower HP. Not many people use the Giant, the Royal Giant at the minute, even though it has been buffed, but does have his place. So let's have a quick look at a fight I had with a Giant the other day and see how he actually performed in battle. Now, I did use him in 2 games. Unfortunately, I never actually ended up deploying him in the second. So we're just going to have a look at the first. So let's just watch this replay and show how he actually performs. He did okay. So let's just see how he did. This was a strange deck that I was quickly put together to try and see how it would work. Luckily, I was able to get a 1 crown victory from it. Level 8 going against a level 8. So first thing I want to do, I get that Giant down. Obviously, he is slow and lumbering, but he does have more HP, like I said, than the Royal Giant. Let's just speed this up slightly. Now, the guy sends minion horde down the far side. I use those arrows to counter. I then put that down as defense, following that up with my little guy with the cannon. So look at him go, dealing damage from a distance, and he's not going down very quickly. But look at that. Didn't do that much damage to that tower. He did enough to give us the advantage, but it wasn't enough to do significant amount of damage. So let's just take down this balloon. I hate balloons. They can do some serious damage. Now I am in a losing position at this point, but I am going to continue my push. Now he's put the elixir collector down, so I'm going to stick my guy down, my Royal Giant, to actually take down that collector to give us the advantage. Now look at that. He near enough took that collector down. Near enough a straight trade-off for elixir. Stick my normal giant down. Use my arrows to actually take down that minion horde. I want to try and keep on top of them elixir collectors, and I also want to take out that loon because it's going to do some serious damage to that tower. Now, as you can see, I'm in a bit of a losing situation here. I need to do a big massive push down this far side. Again, I'm using that big guy to take down that elixir collector, and the Royal Giant did an okay job of that. I'm going to continue my push down this left side behind the normal giant. So I'm going to stick the normal giant down. Follow that up with their minions. Unfortunately, they die. This guy's still trying to push down that side with that balloon. Luckily, we was able to take it down. We're going to continue again now with our push down this right, left-hand side. Use those arrows to take down that horde. And here we go, straight in and taking down that tower. Now, as you can see, we did use the Royal Giant half a dozen times there. Unfortunately, he just didn't have the HP pool that the Giant did to actually do enough damage to that tower or to the buildings. He was okay taking down the Elixir Collector when he wasn't under much fire, but as soon as he got under fire, it wasn't an easy win situation. The Royal Giant is an okay card in the right hand, in the right deck. At this moment in time, personally, I prefer the normal Giant, but that is my choice. So guys, that's the Royal Giant. At the minute, an okay card, but not very versatile. Hopefully, they will give him another buff in the near future, and he will become a much stronger component in a deck. So guys, that's it from me. If you like what you see, comment below, let me know. If you've not subscribed, do me a big favour guys, hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that like button as well. Let's see if we can get 15 likes on this video. That's it from me guys, I'll see you next time. Take care.